I'm Phil.
And I'm Angelina.
With our husky lightning and a lot of wildlife around us, we live in this fairy tale chateau in France.
We love bringing this neglected castle back to life inside.
And we've got the vast grounds and parkland to take care of as well.
We love the moat, but it brings some challenges with it.
But it's all worth it when we get to share it with everyone at our live music events.
Follow the ups and downs of our chateau life.
Hey everyone. Weather has taken that turn for the worse I told you all about. And a bit breezy, overcast, and it's been raining most of the morning. But we did manage to get a lot done yesterday. And as I said before, I haven't got any problem with the bad weather coming. It just means we got to do some of the jobs inside we still need to catch up on. But I got assaulted last night. Assaulted with a lasagna. Yeah, burnt all the side of my hands with a molten cheese, which was a delight. That's been wonderful. But let me show you what we got done yesterday. I mean, really, injured with a lasagna, that's just right up there with stupid things to have happened to me, isn't it? So perfect it is not, but all that ivy has gone. Really need to jet wash and everything up here, but it's just the start. And all of the dandelions are gone, all of the stuff that's overgrown by a little outdoor bar, it's all gone. So it's time to start getting this lot cleared up when the weather turns. Do you know what's fantastic about bad weather? I get to do stuff inside. And lots of you have asked where we got to on this room. Well, the reality was almost finished and then not quite, because once we got confirmation that we should be able to hold our events, our focus, because of the weather, turned to try to get ahead of ourselves for that, because ultimately that is the only form of income that we get from this property. So had to try to make that happen, especially after 2 years of no events. But I think we're getting ahead of ourselves with that, or certainly we're on target. So with this bad weather, we get to come back in here and hopefully just about finish off the last bits and pieces to really get in this room and use it. So Angelina is just caulking up the last bits of the wood which I put up so we can get those last bits decorated. How is it going?
Easy peasy. And Billy is up on the coving some areas. Because we have uneven walls and ceilings, there are quite some large gaps where the caulking or the filler would be just wasted. It'll cost too much money to fill. So he's on that duty and I'm on the final finishing touches, and then we'll be able to paint. So I can't wait for that because we're almost done.
Yeah, so as an example, it's just the caulking line at the top here. And of course, these were put on with a nail gun. So there are the small marks in the wood, which Angelina has now filled. And now we'll be getting those ready for paint. But there is a reasonable amount in the room. And that's only just started. So let's get on with that while I get on with dealing with just underneath here, this section of the coving, so that can be filled properly and then we can get that painted as well. First layer in under that coving there. Need that to dry because it's quite a thick area, and then I can do a second one. So in the meantime, I've got another job to do. Right, time to get this all cleaned out, as might yet have another fire, but if we don't, can't be leaving that full of stuff for the winter, as that's what rots them out. Right, let's use this beast of an ash vacuum we bought. Hopefully this should make this a real quick job. you might remember, I fitted a wood burner, which I rescued, into our TV room, and it took a lot of welding up where it rotted around outside and inside, and that wasn't because it was left outside, that was because ash was left in it over the winter, or the summer, shall I say, when it's not being used. It gets moisture in it and it sits against the sides. Let me show you closer why. You see, this is the right hand corner which has been cleaned, and you can see all the bolts and the corners and everywhere which holds together, which is what I had to repair. On this side, even though this model has a tray to catch everything, that's just how much escapes down the sides. And of course, if that's left there over the winter, that gets summer, that gets moisture on it, and it will rot out this base and bolts like that, which is what happened to the other one. So always worthwhile cleaning these out properly at the end of each season using them. Right, let's get on with this. There, all clean and ready to sit here for the summer. Just need to get the right colour wood stove polish to do the outside. Okay, everyone, so we have a little bit of an announcement to make and a massive thank you. Both are hand in hand. You may remember that our local area clubbed together to raise donations and money to get some humanitarian aid in trucks down to the Polish border with Ukraine. And I put a link in our videos. You all stepped right up and we raised plenty of money to go and do that. I obviously drove one of the vans all the way down there and back, and we thought that might be the end of it. We've done our bit, and that's all we can ask everyone to do. We raised enough money to do another aid run, and that is what that money was raised for. So we are going again. We are going again next week. We raised money for food and medical supplies. You all from around the world, everyone watched this video, donated. So a huge thank you. You were part of something fantastic then, and now you are part of something fantastic again. So we're going to be doing that once again. I don't want to, we're not trying to raise any more money for this. This is off the back of money that was raised beforehand. This is just to let you know that we're going to go off and do this again. And thank you for raising so much money. And Angelina will be continuing with the videos each day on stuff around this place, as I'm sure you don't want to be following me all the way to Poland and back, although this time we might be going to Romania, possibly Moldova. We're just waiting for the final bit. We were possibly going across the border into Ukraine to a small town which needed the aid delivered directly, although we have been told that that's avoidable if possible, shall I say. So that's what we're going to be doing, the same people as did last time. Next week, there's more announcements next week, but I've got to leave those until then. There's a couple of things I'm dying to tell you all, but I can't right now. But I just wanted to say a huge, huge thank you to everybody that donated when we asked last time. That enabled not only those trucks to get there and back, but also this aid run, along with actually getting all of the medical supplies and food that we're taking, because with the amount of people in those countries, they are simply short of food. So we're going to be doing something good again. We won't try to bore you with it. I'm sure you don't want to see that in all the videos. Angelina will be doing lots of videos, and I just literally wanted to say thank you so much. It was overwhelming to see how much money was raised, and an extremely wonderful thing to see just how wonderful everyone out there in the world really is. It's a reminder that the world is truly a wonderful place. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye now.